My name's Emma. I'm a student in second year mental health, and I've been using the tablet since February. It was introduced to us in, I think, November time, sort of giving us a bit of forward sort of time. And the day that we got told we were going to get tablets was the day after I just bought myself a brand new Samsung tablet. So I was like, oh gosh, if I'd only waited a day. But we've got the tablet here. I've been using it for 3 months, as I said. It was in the placement when I initially used the tablet in community, which was quite handy because sometimes in communities the actual desks that are available are a little bit sparse, so it's nice to be able to then do a little bit of research or work on your tablet. I'm now using it in the ward environment, which is then a little bit different because obviously you can't have that out on the ward with your camera there, so you have to sort of tuck yourself away in the office to do that. It's portable, so it fits in my bag, so I've enjoyed that. And what I didn't like about the book was the fact that after a couple of months of using that, you end up getting tatty around the edges and you're thinking, oh, I've got to keep that for a while, it looks a bit rough now. And what I got myself, which I'm always telling people, very good idea, is this Bluetooth keyboard, which holds my tablet nice like that, and you press that, it comes on, and you can sort of, and mental sometimes are not used to doing a lot of work on a tablet, so typing up lots of bits and pieces can be difficult. So this takes that away. You've automatically said to your mentor, oh look, see, I've got this tablet, I've got the keyboard, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier for you. And also, something I found that the mentors like is that there's lots of boxes you need to sign your name in as a mentor. And on the tablet, rather than signing your name, writing 2, 3, 4, whatever you have to do every single time, you just put a little tap on the box and you're done, which has gone down very well. We were introduced to the tablet with training, so we had a training session, and it was very thorough. We all had a tablet, we had to go through all the bits and pieces we may possibly come across in practice, and obviously we were given time to fiddle around with it because that was important. And we were told that if you do need some one-to-one support, because you don't want to say, actually, I'm finding this difficult in front of everyone, you could send an email across to Sean or Erasmo, and they were more than happy to meet up with you and to sort of give you a bit more support, which was nice. And there is a direct email to my progress, which I've used on a couple of times, I must say. Usually I'll send a screen print and go, hang on a minute, what's happening here? Can you help, please? And there are guides online that are step-by-step with screen prints, so you can hardly go wrong in some cases. Other times stuff happens, and it's one of those things, and Sean's there to help you through that. In practice, I found it's enabled me to take more of a proactive role in the planning of assessments and formative and summative, because I think this needs to be done, that needs to be done, and that needs to be done. I'll save them as drafts and have all the information that is not going to change, like the ward placement name, the education champion. The date should hopefully go ahead on the day, so you can fill in those little bits in front of the before the actual assessment itself. So then when you get to the assessment, you've got quite a lot of it done, and it takes away that onerous, oh, I've got to write the date in that one and that one, so it gives you that chance to get ahead. Also, you can just hand your tablet across to someone. You say, oh, you know, we've done this today, can you just write a little bit of feedback on how well I've spoken in front of everyone today, that sort of thing. You can also, like I say, complete your forms a little bit in front. What I've done as well is you have to do this contract of learning, and it's good for you to sort of be ahead and know what you want to learn before you get there. So I've sat down and thought, I know, I'll fill this in before I get there. I'm going to a learning disability ward. I'd like to know more about learning disabilities. I'd like to know about those medications. So I'll write down a contract on the tablet, which can be edited. There's no harm done there. And then when I speak with my mentor, I say, these are the ideas I've had. What do you think? And they'll obviously chip in a few more bits and pieces. But it's been really useful in that sense and saved a lot of time. And also it's quite impressive to the mentors. They're like, oh, yeah, they've had a chance to think about it beforehand. Oh, another thing I've done as well is emailed the placement area beforehand saying, I don't know if you know, but we've got these lovely tablets now, and if there is anything you'd like me to do beforehand, like send you over some information about it, let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that. So it gives you that sort of proactive problem solving. why I liked it. I could be proactive, like I've said. I could write down some bits and pieces in advance of meetings saying, you know, this is exactly what I've done, and they can be edited. The thing about the books, like has been said already, is that it can all be left to the last minute. There's no one there to sort of say, when exactly was that completed? I know the date says this, but that's not exact. You could say to your mentor, well, actually, it's all tracked online. They know when it's due, so it's kind of important we do get it done on time because they can see that now. And also, I've become the expert. I know more about this tablet than my mentor does usually. So I can go in there and say, well, look, yeah, you can do this, you can do that. And it gives you that chance to actually feel like you know something on your placement a bit. It's nice. I asked my mentor in my last placement what they thought of it. I just said, out of interest, I wasn't expecting them to say anything good or bad in particular. What did you think of it? And he said, well, actually, because I'm quite quick at typing, I like the fact that I can use your keyboard and type it up nice and quickly, and that they can read it back and go, oh, that don't make a lot of sense, and go back and change where they may have made mistakes in it. And also, the guides that you need, instead of trying to flick through to find out exactly what criteria there is, it's there in the actual place where you're writing it underneath. Click on that and you've got the guide that you need. Ooh. Improvements. As you all know, it's not smooth sailing. There are things that you think, oh, that could be a bit better. Oh, goodness gracious, that went wrong. So I've made a few suggestions, and I felt able to do that, which is sort of the positive thing. I can send off that email to Sian and say, I have got on really well with the tablet, only there are a few things that I would find useful. I think maybe other people would. I said to Sian, maybe suggesting, obviously not purchasing keyboards for people would be great. We've already got the tablet, which is wonderful. And also, spell check is one thing. I'm not used to spell checking my own stuff, and sometimes you go back to it and you think, oh goodness, what does that say? I can't understand what I've written there, so that would be useful as well. And other students have made comments about the amount of documents that are on there. It became a bit confusing because some of them you don't actually need. So they've taken that on board, and this time round, second placement, they've compacted that, so now we have a lot less documents to contend with. Ooh. So going forward, what I've been doing on the app is writing a few reflections. Anything I think will be useful for future, you can save it in your profile, so you can use it as kind of an online portfolio. We also get these weekly emails with reminders, updates, or sometimes just interesting facts about the computer, which are very useful, and it keeps us in the loop. And we also, you think, oh, what's going to be in that one? And it can be something really important, like everyone, you should update your app, or did you know that your formative was due this week? You should start preparing, just to keep you one step ahead of the game. And Digital Scholars, we've got these lovely T-shirts. It's given us a chance to sort of progress and to do something positive for the university. And we act as representatives. So if someone, or a lot of people in the class are saying there's something particular that they're not happy about, we are then able to come forward to Sian and the team and say, is there anything we can do about this? Because obviously we can't fix everything, but they'll try. And that's it. Thank you.